Thanks for staying with us. All right, so we're talking earlier about people having dreams and some saying that those listening to those third voices actually mess up their joys. And you're going to say something about...
Yes, so I think people need to start learning how to differentiate when is their worry that is speaking or when it's actually a message. Because sometimes you may be going through things and you're worried about it. You've had, like she mentioned at the beginning, different activities during the day, different worries during the day, and then you sleep. And in that sleep, you see some things and you assume it's reality, right? There are certain ways that you can check when this is a vision or not. You know, you need to understand yourself and weigh what you see, if it comes to pass or not, before you stand up and carry your bag and start telling somebody, I saw you in a dream, and all of that. And sometimes when you even see somebody in a dream, it's not for you to tell the person, it's for you to intercede on behalf of the person and allow God to sort it out. Because some things are just shown, they must happen. Whether you pray about it or not, God just wants to let you know. Sometimes God doesn't show anybody anything and it still happens. So he knows how he does his things, right? But if you understand, because I've had people around me who said they saw this guy. This guy is my guy. I saw him. I heard a voice. He spoke to me. After 2 years, half our relationship no hold. They don't even go to the altar. Then another day, this same person came and said, the Holy Spirit told. I say, hold it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Go and check this person. Are you people compatible physically? Because aside from the spiritual aspect, you are going to live with the man who is a man physically. So you need to know him. You need to know if you're compatible. You need to know if he respects you. You need to know if he fits into what you want. As you can see somebody and this person physically does not fit into what you want. I say, please, I don't want to hear Holy Spirit told you anything again. Holy Spirit, I told you about 2 guys that I know. They are nowhere today. So this one, open your eyes and check. Leave Holy Spirit first. Because I couldn't trust anything that was coming out. Then you talked about if it's coming from a respected person, your mother, your pastor. See, it's not like I'm preaching stubbornness, but if you know God for yourself, you can call anybody's bluff. And I did that in my life, and it worked for me. I always believe that if it's not going to work, somehow I would know, and we will scatter. So it's for you to not tell me to stop what I'm doing right now because you saw. Let me see first. So it's not about, I looked at my mom in the eye and I said, no, I'm still dating this person. Because I've not seen anything to make me leave him. I'm not going to leave him on your account. And there's something she touched on that is very important. I'm very weary of seeking for counsel and advice because I know that human interference will affect what you see. Even the scriptures that was written, people wrote it from where they were. If they write the scriptures again today, that patriarchy we saw in the Bible will not be there today because they will write it from their own. So God will give you a message. You will interpret it based on where you are, based on your mindset, based on your knowledge, based on your capacities. That is how you will interpret the message. And that's why they say sometimes we lose the essence of the message because it's gone through different interpretations. Now, if somebody is advising you, number one, I don't take unsolicited advice. If I come to meet you, that means I trust you to a level that I can hear you. Now, if you're advising me, I would ask myself, where are you speaking from? Because I know that a few years back, when I come for that same advice, you may give me something different.
Yes, now.
Yeah. You speak from your level.
We didn't used to watch television in deeper life now. After a few years, now they can watch television.
Yes.
So things change. So doctrines change.
So you must learn to hear for yourself, learn to observe for yourself, choose for yourself, and bear the consequences.
I think that's a good way to wrap up this segment of this conversation, because it's Thursday. We like to talk about family and lifestyle. So let's take a few comments and then we wrap up.
Yes, John Sodipe says, is the question here chasing happiness or evading future menace? But I would want to consider it for him to have taken it serious, it means his dreams come true, and maybe he has a guide all through his life. Or maybe he himself is not convinced enough marrying the babe.
So Janet says, well done, precious ladies. God speaks to us in different ways, dreams inclusive. Pray about any dream you have. Ask God for more clarification and let the Holy Spirit lead you. Anytime I have a dream. He didn't finish that. Moritala says, hypocrisy will not let you. I think it's responding to somebody else. Queen B says, the spirit controls the physical. Dreams are revealed for a purpose intended to redeem. When it's revealed, act on it, take action, pray on it to attract it or avert it. Some persons are gifted with it. Fiona says, compatibility. I met a pastor that was so judgmental. Say he won't marry me. We were not compatible. Now run, no.
Then Honorable Ademola says, I believe there's something called destiny. No matter who you are, what you do, what you achieve, it is your destiny that is coming to play. God has a purpose for our lives, so we should always follow our intuitions, and whatever the outcome is what God has ordained.